Good evening. I'm not Bill Simmons, but this is the Idiot GM, where I gamble imaginary money for pretend. In my fantasy gambling league, we each get $100,000 to bet on the NBA over-unders for the season, and I'm going to tell you why I feel comfortable dropping $6,000 on the Sacramento had one of the most potent firecracker offenses in the entire league last season, ranking 6th in points per game, 5th in points in the paint, and they were the number 1 fast break team in the 2018-19 season. This team can flat out move. They play with pace while not sacrificing precision, having the 4th best three-point percentage and committing the 7th least amount of turnovers. They crash the offensive boards with reckless abandon and aren't too concerned with getting back on defense because their athleticism more than makes up for it. With a team that is able to create so many holes in defenses, expect the volume of three-point shots to go up this season, equaling more points. You can also expect an all-star out of Sacktown this year. My guess is De'Aaron Fox. Hopefully this season he can up his volume to around 17 shots a game and double down on his strengths of slicing through offenses and finding the open man. Buddy Hield will put up all-star numbers again, having emerged as one of the best shooters in the league, but his defense will still be a thorn in the Kings' side. And if Luke Walton will start the new 6'8" Marvin Bagley this season, expect his numbers to skyrocket. He's a double-double machine, constant putback threat, and if he can polish up his passing, he could even create for his teammates. It's asking a lot, but he's got a lot of help around him, including Oh Young Love. It's great, it's dumb, you got high highs and low lows, which make for some pretty awesome movies, but it can only take you so far. The Kings front office realized this and decided to get some veteran presence to level out those lows, bringing in Trevor Ariza, Corey Joseph, and Dwayne Dedman. They don't necessarily higher their ceiling, but it definitely raises their floor. And all three of those players I would label as micro improvements. They're not superstars, but they're all plus defenders, and the minutes they provide will be valuable for a team that can be so volatile. This team gave up 115 points a game last season. And it's not because they don't put forth defensive effort, they just don't have an anchor to elevate everyone else around them. If they had a Draymond Green, Rudy Gobert, or even a Marcus Smart to anchor the defense, I don't even really know what their ceiling would be. Conference semifinals? Conference finalists? But they don't have that critical piece, so currently they burn more than they earn when it comes to points. Upon immediately firing Dave Yeager, no less than 5 minutes later, they apparently hit up Luke Walton with a "you up" text. He's had a hiccup or two before the season starts, but in regards to basketball, he's saying all the right things, saying they're going to continue to play with pace, shoot more threes, and emphasize defense. But I'm more concerned with his walk than his talk. He doesn't have to explain to the media his defensive strategies, but what have we learned from his coaching career thus far that shows he knows how to improve defense? Especially when you're in There's a lot of good teams in the West this year, and ultimately someone has to lose those games, and teams just score more on average when they play the Kings. And with all the offensive talent in the West, expect some of the stars of the league to have their season highs when playing against the Kings. The Kings are projected to have 37.5 wins this year according to Vegas Insider, so I'm going to bet the over. They won 39 games last year, and I really don't think they're taking a step back. I'm really banking on the incremental improvements of their young stars and the newly acquired veterans who should help out. This appears to me to be a sure bet, but what do I know?
You cannot stop this! I'm fresh like a can of picante, and I'm deeper than Dante in the circles of hell.